Does XRP investments have bigger potential and opportunity than stocks of Amazon, Apple, and Netflix? By the way, the crypto community members are expecting an interesting DC Fintech week as Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and SEC Chair Gary Gensler are listed as headlining speakers. We will also be looking at the possibility of Ripple's IPO having a negative impact on XRP. Finally, does the SEC have a legal ground to demand $770 million from Ripple if XRP investors did not incur damages? Stick with me till the end to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 15th of November. Specifically, Mekras argued that XRP has a more extensive investment outlook than the stocks of the FAANG companies. His perspective was built on a post by renowned stock investor Brian Feroldi. In a recent tweet, Feroldi pointed out that latecomers to the stock market still have ample opportunity to make substantial gains, provided they take the bold move. He cited examples of successful investments in Apple, Amazon, and Netflix made 5 years after key milestones in their development. His words for each of the cited tech giants read along the lines: if you bought Apple 5 years after the iPhone launch, you made a ton of money. If you bought Amazon 5 years after the AWS launch, you made a ton of money. If you bought Netflix 5 years after it started streaming, you made a ton of money. Feroldi concluded the tweet by noting that being late to the party may not be as bad as most people assume. You can be late and still win big, the stock investor remarked. Notably, crypto author Panos Mekras acknowledged Feroldi's perspective, noting such opportunities lie in the crypto sphere. Mekras highlighted that the crypto space presents similar opportunities for latecomers, albeit with tremendous potential and a wealth of innovation. It's the same with crypto, but with a much bigger potential and more opportunities. So many great projects, so much innovation, Mekras remarked. Meanwhile, he particularly cited that XRP and Avalanche represent top-tier Layer 1 crypto projects. According to the crypto author, XRP and AVAX are like blue-chip cryptocurrency assets. Ultimately, Mekras' comments underscore his belief in the significant growth potential of cryptocurrencies. These views challenge the traditional notion that entering the market at a later stage hinders the potential for substantial gains. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. Members of the cryptocurrency community anticipate that this year's DC Fintech Week will be an exciting event, given its list of speakers. It is interesting to note that both Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and the chairman of the SEC, Gary Gensler, are listed as headlining speakers for the event. The development was shared yesterday by the Bank for International Settlements. In a tweet yesterday, the BIS announced it will co-host the 2023 DC Fintech Week, a fintech-related event scheduled for November 6th to 9th, 2023. Notably, the list of headlining speakers featuring Garlinghouse and Gensler caught the attention of crypto enthusiasts. Reacting to the development, many X-users speculate that the duo may eventually cross paths during the event. The crypto community is expecting that this year's Fintech Week will be memorable due to the relationship between Garlinghouse and Gensler. It bears mentioning that the SEC is currently embroiled in a legal battle with Ripple Labs. The regulator, in December 2020, charged Ripple and 2 of its execs, Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, with violating federal securities laws via the sales of XRP, an asset it labeled as an unregistered security. Although Gensler was not in charge of the SEC when the Ripple lawsuit was filed, he seemed very interested in making an example of the blockchain company. Despite Ripple communicating its willingness to settle with the SEC, the regulator has yet to indicate plans for a settlement. The lawsuit, which has lingered for nearly 3 years, recorded significant developments this year. As reported earlier, the court issued the highly anticipated summary judgment decision, with Ripple securing a partial victory. Furthermore, the SEC, under the leadership of Gensler, also dropped the case against Ripple execs without prejudice. So, will Garlinghouse criticize SEC regulatory approach? It is worth noting that Garlinghouse and other Ripple execs have been criticizing the SEC over its failure to provide clear rules for the industry. Last week, Garlinghouse slammed former SEC Chair Jay Clayton for making hypocritical comments about the current regulatory approach of the agency. With Garlinghouse and Gensler listed as keynote speakers, it is expected that the former would express concerns about U.S. regulators' failure to establish clear rules for the crypto industry. The Ripple CEO could also comment on the ongoing SEC lawsuit, especially the company's legal victory against the regulator. Furthermore, amid projections that Ripple could go public with an initial public offering, IPO, concerns have emerged that Ripple's IPO could spell doom for XRP. Meanwhile, Mekras, a renowned crypto author and prominent member of the XRP community, has countered such speculation. Mekras' comment on the matter is built on a screenshot crypto influencer Mason Verslois shared on the X platform. Specifically, the screenshot contained a comment from a crypto enthusiast who argued that the IPO for Ripple will be the death of XRP. The commenter further elaborated on their perspective. In their view, Ripple IPO would be an avenue to pump the price of XRP because of the news following such a glamorous event. However, the commenter added a skeptic remark, stating, "People don't understand what will happen, but you think Ripple dumps and manipulates XRP now? Just wait." In parallel, Verslois posted the statement on X, showing a sense of agreement with the perspective. Meanwhile, he acknowledged Ripple's IPO would increase the interest in XRP and support its adoption. Yet, he added, "But I can also see the other side. We shall see." Mekras, the author of Understanding the Crypto Economy, joined the conversation with a bold counterview. He asserted there would be no other side for Ripple IPO on XRP. Specifically, Mekras negated the death of XRP view and outlined the bigger picture of Ripple going public and its implication for XRP. According to him, Ripple becoming a public company means more brand exposure and awareness about its crypto offerings. Moreover, the crypto author underscored that this increased exposure would inherently be advantageous for XRP, as the digital asset is integral to several of Ripple's product offerings. Besides, he reiterated that Ripple is merely one of the many entities utilizing XRP. He stated, "XRP is a universal digital asset with multiple use cases and unlimited potential. We recently disclosed multiple factors that suggest Ripple could be silently preparing for an IPO in the coming months. It includes the company's hiring strategies for roles with integral functions for a successful IPO. Notably, experts have argued that Ripple could be worth over $100 billion on IPO, potentially making XRP trading at a double-digit value. Ultimately, how Ripple's public status would impact XRP remains to be seen. Now to our main focus for the day. Does the SEC have a legal ground to demand $770 million from Ripple if XRP investors did not incur damages? Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. Renowned cryptocurrency expert Yasin Mubarak has made a bold speculation regarding the ongoing SEC versus Ripple legal battle. Earlier this week, the SEC suffered a major defeat in its case against Aaron Goville. In 2021, the SEC charged Goville with engaging in a fraudulent securities scheme through his company, Centrex. Although Goville agreed to pay back the proceeds of the fraud, a district court granted the SEC's motion for additional disgorgement. In a recent development, the Second Circuit dismissed the district court's ruling and remanded the case while instructing the lower court to determine whether Centrex's investors suffered financial damages. Commenting on the decision, Ripple CLO Stuart Aldarity emphasized that the Second Circuit, in the Goville case, held that the securities regulator cannot request a crippling disgorgement without first showing evidence to prove that investors suffered financial harm. He noted that the SEC is currently on a losing streak as it suffered another defeat earlier in the week. Notably, the Fifth Circuit held that the SEC acted arbitrarily and capriciously in violation of the Administrative Procedure Act. Reacting, Mubarak said the SEC cannot demand $770 million as a fine from Ripple for the company's XRP institutional sales violation if no harm was inflicted on investors. Per Mubarak, it is evident that the Commission cannot penalize Ripple by attempting to charge substantial penalty fees. It is worth noting that the penalty stage of the Ripple lawsuit is set to commence soon. This stage will determine the penalty Ripple will pay for violating securities law by selling $770 million worth of XRP to institutional clients. During the briefing, the SEC could request for the entire $770 million at issue as a fine. However, top legal experts, including attorney John Deaton, believe Ripple could drastically reduce the penalty by exempting its legitimate business expenses and on-demand liquidity sales. Last month, the court set a deadline of November 9th and ordered the parties to propose a briefing for the penalty stage. If the SEC and Ripple fail to agree on a briefing schedule, they shall jointly ask the court to schedule the remedy stage briefing. Make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.